Hello, everyone. Welcome to WNF Online Edition Sam Show, episode 38. We're back at it again, and I'm Sugar Bear, and I'm joined by DeMuffin. Muffin,
Hi.
how you doing, dude?
I am doing fantastically. Got some par sets in before joining here, and now I'm about to watch the best of the best tonight. So I'm excited.
Yeah, dude. Super stoked. We got an interesting bracket tonight, as always. I think a couple things worth talking about. One is no Goro this week, so that definitely has an impact on the bracket. But you'll find that another Yoshi conveniently filled his place, and then in that bottom half of the losers side, more shuffling going on there. So Sam Show, WNF, NA is continuing to evolve, but we'll see some of the same players still on top. So it'll be interesting to see how things play out tonight.
Yeah. We got AR Robert versus Bubba, the new Yoshitoro. Really stamping his spot. He's been doing a lot of grinding, Bubba. So seeing him in winners is no surprise. We got the classic. They always find each other in winners semis in top 8 all the time. Dustin and Tao going at it again. And then in losers, we got you, Sugar Bear versus Violent Kane. He's been doing a run through all the Mexican players, it seems.
Yeah.
And then the last match on the loser side is Hella Plus versus AR's Markio.
Yeah, really cool looking bracket here. I think, as you had mentioned, Bubba, not surprising to see him here. He's one of those players that I feel like is on the cusp of really asserting himself as the best of the best. Robert, Dustin, Tao, for sure. You expect these dudes up here. Now, Dustin and Tao, worth mentioning that, as you said, that's an old-fashioned, it's going to be a Breaker's Revenge throwdown, falls count anywhere, no rules, winner takes all. So super looking forward to that. Me versus Violent Kane is actually a run back from a couple weeks ago. We'll have to see how that plays out. And then Hella Plus versus Markio. Super excited to see Hella Plus back in the top 8. So looking forward to see what he does. And Markio as well. I think Markio is known for running the boards over for Arcade Rumble, but he can hit the sticks too. So I'm always happy to see him come and show that he can play. And this is definitely not the first time that he's made top 8. And if I'm not mistaken, last time he did, he actually went quite far. So excited to see what both of these two are going to do tonight, because that is an interesting matchup.
Yeah. We have a lot of good variants coming through it, but I believe first we are going to have Bubba versus AR Robert, and I know Bubba wants this one. I definitely know he wants this.
For sure. I think that AR Robert is definitely, when it comes to North America, one of our top players. So for someone like Bubba, who's like on the cusp, you know what I mean? Like he certainly has a lot of room for growth, but he's already incredibly strong. For a player like him who is on the cusp, a win against Robert will be a big deal.
Oh yeah. It put him like right next to Goro. A Yoshi that you have to fear. He's already there right now, but I feel like he's getting a lot of training out of these Parsecs tournaments, and once we're back online, he's definitely someone everyone's going to call him out.
For sure. And we know who Bubba's going for, obviously the Yoshi. Robert has some pocket characters, but he's definitely sticking with that Shizu. It's interesting to watch Robert continues to evolve this Shizu, and he just keeps getting better and better. I feel like each time we see Robert, he has improved. So this should be fun. I'd say it's anybody's game, but going into it, you just based on previous record, you have to say that Robert is looking like the guy to beat in this one.
Yes, yeah. I think his new bag of tricks that he has, that he has with Shizumaru is really interesting. How he likes to catch backdashes with 2 Cs, and confirming off of that, and really making use of 60 in interesting ways.
So getting into it, a little bit of early damage here from Bubba, getting that early lead. JC right back at you. Nice umbrella.
Oh,
The classic.
Yeah, and there, yeah, you see that 2C? Trying
Yeah,
to
it was kind of scary.
reward or
Recovered
something.
just in time.
Yeah, there it is again. Oh my god.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get him again. Okay.
Yeah.
JB trying to hold him in place. Robert flailing, trying to get out of there. He does successfully. No, that's an air raid.
Okay.
Very
Okay,
good
okay.
punish.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of a chaotic round there. Bubba was really like, there was sort of like this very natural instinct situation there. Bubba was trying to hunt and Robert was trying to get out. Ultimately, Robert does so and punishes Bubba for the overextension.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of these trades are just turning up Arab Robert, forcing a chase, but not a full punish on the 660, but Arab Robert is finding his way in.
The next JC, there it is.
Okay.
Oh, okay. He
Yeah,
wasn't
late.
expecting that. Yeah, so Bubba, he was attempting to do something. He wasn't expecting the DP cancel. And I guess Robert, where he was at that time, that was kind of a safe bet. You know what I mean? Like, if this gets blocked, whatever. If it hits, that's game over. And we'll notice that Bubba didn't get the chance to burst. That was about as quick of a round of Sam Show as you'll see. Bubba, I don't think deterred, is going to get right back into this.
Yeah, it's something you have to expect playing against a Shizu. Just so many tools to close it out, especially with Chap. It's yeah, you just gotta expect those.
Yeah, Robert really punishing Bubba for blocking low. Oh,
Yeah.
good throw.
Nice. Bubba has a nice, healthy lead. And he's once he's in these sort of positions, he's pretty good at keeping them. Just needs to be a little worried about this weapon flip.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, okay. A back
Oh,
throw.
okay.
Okay.
I guess he felt at that point, you know, I need to make up a lot of damage. It was either going to work or it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice bolt on. Ooh.
Going for the meaty there. Didn't work out. Okay. A little bit of damage for Robert.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. They're making a lot of big reads. Wow.
Okay. Disrespect.
Nice.
Yeah. 2C. Yeah, and this is looking all Bubba right now. Oh no. Okay, I respect it.
Yeah, he wants to close it out right now, but he has to do so, and he does. Robert looking for the throw there. You know, considering how airborne and how much movement we've seen in this matchup, throw there, questionable call, but funny stuff. First round, you know, went to Robert real quick. Second game goes to Bubba real quick. So they're moving at breakneck speed right now.
Yeah, they're really just doing showcase of what the characters want to do in the matchup and showing how explosive this matchup is. Yo, the mash!
No, I respect it. If your player is trying to chill, and I'm a player who likes to chill, why wouldn't you be like, hey, I'm not just going to let you compose yourself. We're playing to win here.
Yeah. No, it's just such a Bubba thing. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nice
Oh,
DP. Right
yeah,
back
yeah.
at you.
Yeah, that would make Robert double think the flow cancel stuff.
Again, 2 JCs in a row. That's a lot of damage. 660 corner now. Overhead. He's hit every single one so far.
Nice bolt on.
Again.
Yeah. Overhead. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the throw was kind of the scariest thing in the position, but he's in the corner trying to. Yeah.
Patience got Robert at the end of there. Now, what I've noticed is in the first 2 games, Robert was very willing to just keep jumping when being pressured by Bubba. Because that trade is not, if he takes one hit of the JC, it's not terrible. However, Bubba has adjusted, throwing out the Botan in the air, and he got a lot of damage in that round as a result. However, didn't get him the round, but we're seeing adjustment here. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, what a whip punish. That was kind of sick. Okay. Oh. That's pretty punishable.
Both these guys all over the place right now. A lot of movement.
Nice.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Bubba refusing to block high on it. And look, he's willing to take these trades. He took 2 and then the run under 660. Bubba not deterred. Nice
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
nice.
Great choice.
Yeah, it was close. See, power the anti-air and the overhead. You know, you called it out before. He's refusing to block high, and what got him killed in the end.
Yeah, and you know, outside of the offensive bursts in the second game, there was very like all those games ended without the defender bursting. That was very interesting. Um, God, that went super quick. Bubba keeping it tight, but ultimately Robert able to take it. Bubba gonna go down to the loser side of the bracket now. However, a player of his caliber, I would not be surprised if he works his way through. You know he's gonna want that run back.
Oh, yes.
However, right now he's gonna have to have a quick think before his next game comes up in losers.
Yeah. It just like all the rounds just kind of ended abruptly, just like right off of Oki wake up situations, and all the damage that comes out of those options just kind of end rounds quickly.
For sure. And you know, we got to see a lot of adjustments. However, there were some on the defensive side of things I feel like Bubba needed to make, but he refused to do so. Because if you think about Shizu's wake up game, I mean, there is a serious high-low threat. He was probably looking for that 2C, and it just never came. And I think the reason for that is he had yet to give Robert a reason to go low. He just kept going high, and because that option was there. So there was a lot of good there. Bubba's just going to have to reassess. And we know he's capable of beating, you know, high-level players, but going to need to make a couple more adjustments to get that done.
Yeah, so he's all the way sent to losers, not out of it yet, of course.
Nope.
And we'll see him later. I'm pretty sure. Yep, I see it right there. I'm gonna open it right up and see where we're at. There is a matcherino for tonight's WNF. I'm pretty sure the code is just WNF Sam Show 38, if there is one. Currently, we're at $15. Everyone's using the code, as I can see. Then Giorgino, Macchio, Andy OCR dropping the $10.50. So again, there's some codes. Yep, WNFO 38 Sam Show will drop 50 cents for our players, and of course you can donate directly if you feel so inclined. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, for sure. There's downtime in between matches. Those codes are for free, so you know, if you're willing, we really appreciate if you take the time and submit those codes. Okay, so I think we're in the background. We're gearing up for the next game. It's going to be Dustin versus Tao. As we mentioned, it definitely the classic, you could argue, in the modern era of Sam Show. A lot on the line here. Potentially some Breakers Revenge matches, and that's something to take serious. So historically, Dustin, I would say, firmly has this set.
Yeah.
So the one who really has something, I wouldn't even say to prove, but the upset would be Tao taking it at this point. Let's just be honest. So it's on Tao. We'll see how prepared he is. And you know, these two are friends. I'm sure first and foremost is going out there and having a good time. I'll be interested to see if Tao has anything special in the pockets.
Yeah, Tao's known to be a variant character player, and in fact, this matchup is the light of this with the Gunsun Lee, with the Galfords, with the Wardens, and stuff like that. So we'll see what he'll pick out for this. I'm feeling Galford just because it's the most sturdy thing Tao has.
Yeah, and they're like
player.
These dudes are they're friends. They hang out quite a bit and play games together, which is fantastic. But I think they're when you have that friendship and it meets up in bracket, it's more than just the character matchup. I just don't believe Tao wants to beat him with anyone other than Galford. Maybe he will prove me wrong, but I feel like Tao says if I'm gonna win this, I want to win it with Galford. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay, I tend to agree with that. He's had like a lot of those kind of legacy matches. I remember back in when DMV was doing their Bushido series and Tao was running into Marco a lot. Historically, like Gelford into Charlotte is not that great, but he made it work in like a reset bracket, like our set with Marco Polo, and it was a show to see. So
For sure.
that legacy is gonna pop over here in WNF with Dustin.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, I firmly believe both of these players want to win it. But I'm definitely confident he's going to want to win it with Galford. You know, sometimes I think if you know Tao, he's a very playful player, and so is Dustin. And I feel like sometimes between these two, there might even be a little bit of reservation. I'm not so sure they're always out for blood. I typically leave some of these matches and feel like I'm not sure that they left it all on the table. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's a personal read. But I'm still waiting for that set where I feel like these two really give it everything they got. And it's not fun and games anymore. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. I get the sentiment.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think right now, sorry to cut you off, we are, I wouldn't call it technical difficulties. We have some things working behind the scenes right now, so everybody bear with us. In the meantime, if you've not checked out the Matcherino, please go ahead and do so. There is a bracket command as well if you're wanting to follow along with tonight's action. But in the meantime, we're just going to hang out and we'll get this ironed out. And another Wednesday night together with the crew.
It's always a fun time.
You know, I've seen you streaming more lately. So how is that going? And I saw Nako as well. Is that new for you or?
Oh yeah. I want to stream a lot more. I have some ideas that I've been throwing around, and I need to do a lot of like research and setup in order to get the type of streams that I want to get going for Sam Show going. But until then, I've been wanting to do like reviews of tournaments that are not always seen a lot, like the Europe scene in particular has some interesting tournaments going on, and then Xbox, of course. And there's every time I look at SNK, there's always the digest of the 2v2 Japanese tournaments and whatnot, and I would love to like see if I can get permissions for that and watch it with just like a crew and analyze it.
For sure. And that's the funny thing about Sam's show. Like, there's a ton of content coming out for this game all over the globe, but it feels like it's not as centralized as some other fighting games. Like, there's a lot of unknowns, you know what I mean? Like, there are events everywhere, but where they are and when they're happening it is not always clear. So I think someone who would be able to sort of make that clear and provide it to us would be definitely beneficial to the scene.
Yeah, I hope I can do it.
For sure. So I'm hearing that we're probably moving on to Hella Plus versus Markio. That is what I'm hearing. I'm sure there's going to be a little bit more setup involved in that, but we should have a match to you guys. And we appreciate your patience.
Yeah. Well, sometimes this happens, and all we can do is, shoot the shit and hang out. A lot of cool people in chat. I'm seeing you all. Thanks for the donations and everything.
And shout out to Molt Vives, Japanese player, someone who I found out about a little bit ago. And, shout outs to them in particular. They've come and they hang out in the streams, and I really appreciate that. Molt streams now too? Oh, shit.
Damn, all right.
All right, I'll probably have to pull that up. Get the follow going. Good stuff.
Yeah, he comes hang out with me too, so always appreciated, dude.
For sure. And especially since we are such a small scene, getting everyone together and involved overseas as well, it really just feels great. But looks like we're seeing some movement. We're about to get things started. Hella Plus versus Markio. So it's gonna be Rimu versus Darley. Unless Markio's got something wild he wants to pull out. I don't expect it, but I wouldn't put it past anybody. I've definitely seen Tao play this matchup. And it seems like Rimu is a character with a lot of anti-air options. And often the question is finding the right ones for the matchups, but with her anti-air options, I do feel like this is a good choice against Darley. So I feel like this is definitely a match that anybody could take here. Sometimes Darley can bully, but I definitely don't think that's the case here.
Yeah. And bully is kind of the name of the game for Markio. Like Darley is very aggressive.
I feel like you have to be, right? I mean, to be honest,
Yeah.
I don't know the ins and outs of Darley, but I feel like in a sense you have to be. Once she has you cornered, she can play a little footsies with catch and release, but she's really got to pin you down first.
Yeah.
We're into it now.
Okay.
Early
Yeah,
lead
just-
for Hella.
Yeah, with the early scrambles. Both players just trying to figure each other out right now.
Nice, nice JD, that little gremlin foot can probably put in a lot of work in this matchup.
Yeah, if it's able to stuff JC before it can do major damage is a wonderful button to keep in here. Nice, confirm. Ooh, just gotta hold it, and this is where you want Darley not jumping.
Yeah, you can't. I think that's sort of one of the nice balances you need to. Oh my goodness, you can't throw too many taunts. You're gonna get killed.
Yeah,
Gotta pick your spot.
once Darley's in advantage and it's starting to be airborne, it becomes real scary. But these throws are really working out of Hella Plus flavor, and he takes the first round.
Yeah, I felt like there was almost a sense of like urgency in that round from Hella Plus. He really wanted to get in and not let up at all. Continuing to do so.
Ooh,
Marcus
no burst.
takes it. Wow. Gonna mash it out?
Oh my god, okay. He's in such a scary position. No weapon in the corner with the Rimu ready for the mix.
Very brave, but I feel like he had to do it. One way or another, he had to get that weapon back quickly. Oh my goodness, he can't even keep up right now.
Oh!
This is the WNF of no bursts.
Yeah.
Wow, that was at breakneck speed. What's going on tonight? Well, you all been drinking energy drinks? What's happening? We're right back into it. No thoughts allowed. That's
Yeah, he went with a 2A, which is an interesting button to confirm that with.
oh no. Doesn't pay for it too hard. Nice JC.
Catches a neutral jump, and this is kind of a scary place for Darley. Anytime someone has an answer to your neutral jumps, you can't just JC for free and start your momentum.
Markio trying to preemptively stuff Hella Plus in the air. Hella Plus wasn't biting. Nice 660. Okay, throw whip, another 660. Good stuff.
Nice. And yeah, we're just gonna. Oh no, he's going back in, even with the life lead.
Yeah, at this point, that's definitely. Oh no. Oh. Very nice. You had to see that coming, but I think Markio, in the position that he was, a deficit, he really was just blinders were on. So set point here for Hella.
And these DPs, every single one of them just working out. Okay. Yep,
That's
just
not
DP.
that's the second time. Second time he's done that now.
Yeah, and we're just backing off, being annoying. Ooh, nice block on the overhead. He needs to figure out a way to get around these DPs. You're just cutting up all this sort of pressure that he wants to put in.
That was Easton.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Playing with fire.
What is everybody on tonight? Everyone's playing like lunatic. Oh my goodness. Oh, there was a potential bait from Hella. Markio doesn't bite. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh! I don't think it's not enough. Okay. What do you do?
Makes it one hit. Okay, checking with kicks. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Okay, okay.
That was really good. Super tense situation. He finds a way to pull it out. Wow, keeping himself alive.
Yeah. I give it all up to that chase down, JK.
Yeah, he was picking small buttons, which is very smart. Good presence of mind in that situation. You know, they were so close in life and so little life. To be fast is more important to them being damaging. Early burst from Hella. Oh, it's gonna hurt!
Okay, like it. Okay, spooky time to hit buttons, good block. Hold your stuff.
Oh, that's gotta be an SSM. I mean, he got some damage. And at this point, just don't lose your weapon. You can take these.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Ooh, he's just looking for damage at this point. One more hit from Markio and he's gonna take the game. Hey!
There it is. Wow. What is happening there? Chaos on the screen. Shoutouts to Markio. That was looking bleak, to put it lightly. But he was able to find a way and recover. And now that I'm sort of digesting what just took place there, that last round not going to Hella Plus, perhaps a little bit of frustration there. Going back to the character select screen, not to select a new character, but just to take a second. Not the first time I've seen Hella Plus do that. Probably the right idea. Go back into this final game with something of a clean slate.
Yeah, it resets the mental for both players, even if you do have some of the flashbacks from last game. And this is your time to breathe. New scenery, new Remu. Let's see what happens. Hey, DP still works. What do you know?
Okay, early lead for Hella. That's been sort of the story here. Okay. Keep like the 10s, no dice. Again.
He's so confident about that Tante that went to confirm with 660. Okay. Oh yeah, he's trying to throw in a new anti-air option with 660.
It worked out for him a bit in the first game, a decent trade, but he's typically coming at a life advantage in that situation. I guess it's still currently the case. So far it hasn't worked. Great DP closing out the first round. And we're back again to a very similar place. Hella Plus set points.
Woo! Yeah, he's been really on point with these DPs.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Ooh, no punish. That was a free WFT there.
Yeah,
I can respect trying to be careful, but I feel like in those situations you need to be ready. The game could look very different right now.
Yeah, gutsy move. I like it though. Yeah, that's not gonna knock it back.
I'm actually a little bit surprised by that. It doesn't hit low enough. It's too low to the ground and knock the Tonda cable.
Yeah, it's too low. Okay, throw it out. Nice!
Oh, you got to SSM that.
Yeah, you got to SSM. Chase down with a 6XD. Okay.
Okay, a little too late.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, both players with rage. Kind of scary. No, that ain't gonna do it, but I don't think there's a punish to this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, very good. Markio trying to punish the WFT there, and I feel like that was just too far. That's definitely one of those WFTs where if you're not careful, you get yourself into a lot of trouble trying to punish that thing. In that situation, catch and release trades with the DP, really evening the life lead out there, which allowed Hella to close it out with the, I think, 6D into DP. So good stuff.
Yeah. Just caught the little gremlin toes caught you low. And
oh, good.
Dead.
Wow, and another round with no burst at the end. People are really being stingy tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. But, we're getting close to Christmas. We gotta save up for the gifts and stuff, so I guess this is going into their mindset too. Damn.
So I think we're hopping into me next.
That is correct, Sugar Bear. I am here to replace you.
All right, thank you guys. All right, good luck.
Take care.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Groupon?
Not much. Just chilling, drinking water, watching a good old Sam show. Hella Plus is moving on.
Dude, that was so good. Oh, that was so good.
Yeah. Shout out to Markio. Making the top 8. Solid, darling.
Dude, Markio's Darly is super offensive.
Yes.
Like he just wants to be like jumping in your face nonstop.
Unless you're like on top of it with your DPs with Hella Plus, seemingly like just being on it with the DPs,
Yeah,
Mario
yeah.
can just run you over.
Like I think Hella Plus did really well taking control of the air
Mhm.
and then just like eking out those small exchanges where he delayed his DP from a recoil. It was like he recoiled into the giant like ice bloom DP thing kind of late a couple times, where it gave Markio that second of like, should I hit a button? And then Markio was like, all right, I'm gonna hit a button, and Hella Plus was like, nah, here's the flower.
Yeah, there you go. Eat it. But I just want to shout out someone. Always bringing the hype for all the Samurai Sparring and whatnot. He also donated $35.50. That is Royal Psycho. Leaving a
Dang.
message. Yeah, thank you so
Royal
much.
Psycho, thank you so much, sir. And I know that you've been struggling a little bit trying to get everything set up with the parsec things. I hope you do, because I want to see another Galford on the field, man. I've been sneaking up, creeping on your Twitters and checking out your ninja setups, and I look forward to seeing them in the tournament.
Yeah, he left a message saying, I hope to join Barsec soon. I know he's been doing a little lab and trying to get that up and going, so we might see him soon. Also, Guzman showed up with a good old $5.50 using the code, using a little bit of the money. Thank you, brother. And that brings us to $60 for tonight, and we're just getting started.
Nice, nice. All right, so next up we have Sugar Bear versus Violent Kane. I'm gonna say Kyoshiro versus Iroha, because I mean I know Violent Kane plays Hal, but I feel like the Iroha matchup versus Kyo makes like Kyo's life kind of miserable.
Yeah, because you don't have to go in.
Yeah, exactly, right. And Sugar Bear is like he's really good at playing the neutral and just a very patient player. But I think if you can just like zone him out and not play that neutral game, it just makes Kyoshiro's life very difficult because now he's forced to go in.
Yeah, but you know, Sugar Bear, very comfortable with this character, so he understands the moments that he can be aggressive or not, and with his neutral play, force other players to come in, regardless of the character they're playing. So it will be slow, methodical from both players, but an interesting matchup nonetheless.
Definitely, definitely. And just watching also tonight, man, it's the evening of explosive matches with no rage bursts.
Yo, we only had like 2, and it was from Markio.
Well, no, because Bubba didn't burst either, right?
Yeah, Bubba didn't burst. Markio burst only twice, but died like
Dude,
to the Tandake for the first game. So like, I don't know.
people in a hurry to wrap it up tonight, man. They're like, nah, we're gonna play honest and we're gonna wrap this up quick.
Yo, we're playing Sam Show. I'm gonna kill you or you're gonna kill me. I don't have resources. I'm sorry. It can't be done. But I'm sure we're gonna see some bursts from these two players. And we're gonna have a slow fireball type game. Oh man, they're gonna we're gonna hit 0-0, then the burst, and then the rage burst is gonna go away, and then a burst back, and I'm gonna be here for 4 years.
I haven't seen those in a while. Let's see. If it's Hal going into Kyoshiro, the fireball war is like, that's okay. If it's Iroha versus Kyoshiro, Iroha's fireball actually goes over the wave and travels faster than the wave.
Oh,
So I think so. I think it's a disadvantage for Kyo to try to play the fireball game in that situation.
If he goes how?
If he goes Hal, then you know I mean, VK's got a really strong How.
Yeah, if you go How, you're scared of the 6-6B, dog. That thing is very scary in that matchup.
Right, right.
Just because it's such a good whiff punish button, and you can get so much off of it. You still got some Oki off of it with your safe jump and whatnot, and it's kind of a spooky time. Just gonna say real quick, I really like that there's a command for this. Sinister, a brother in arms in terms of Samsho and the fighting game community is having a little bit of a rough time right now, and just reached out to the FGC for a little bit of support. So if you click on the GoFundMe link there, it will have a good description of their situation. And if you have any money and feel for their situation, you can go ahead and donate. Sinister, he's done a lot for us, running Tensu Senshi, running long sets with all the players around, and leveling us up, and just loving the scene. So a little support coming back in times of needs would, you know, be beautiful. I don't know. I really like Sinister. He's such a great guy.
Dude, I totally hear you, you know? And as a scene, we're here for each other. We help hold each other up. We help, you know, we get each other's backs. And you know, life happens, dude. Life happens, especially in times like these. You know, it comes at you hard, dude. And I think if you are in the position to help, you know, please do.
Ooh, boy. I'm just gonna go back. Please play How. Oh right, yeah, play How for Sinister. Less How. It's just a personal request. You know, I can voice it. I can put you know, fielding behind it. How's a pretty cool character.
I mean, VK is the red How. When I see the red color How, I'm like, that's VK's color.
Does Score? What's Score's color?
Score is also the red How.
Oh,
but you know, I haven't seen the battle of VK and Score yet.
I want it.
No, going with the Iroha. I called it, dude. I'm telling you.
I understand he has a mod for it, so.
Oh please, nah. We're not going there. We're not going there.
Okay. So yeah, we're going to have the Aurora versus the Kiyoshi. Sugar was talking about it being a bit of a run back, so we'll see what happens. Woo! I already drank all my water already. So
gotta stay hydrated. You know, we're talking a lot tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm bringing supplement water.
All right, and we are in it.
All right. Yeah, this is what I. Oh, no punish, and just a B back. We're gonna be here for a while. Fireball.
That was an interesting little thing that Sugar Bear did with the DP over the fireball. Oh, baited out DP. That's a good punish from Sugar Bear.
All right, it's enough for him to play his game more than Aurora can per game with a fireball. Right, doesn't have to go in. Eat these waves.
There it is. Yeah, Iroha has to do them just off the air.
Yeah.
So the regular ones will trade, but the ones just a little bit off the air. Ooh, nice anti-air by VK.
Yeah, he's doing a backdash, cancel into fireballs. But I know Sugar is finding the positioning
right
a little bit better with the corner. I would say it's more in Kyoshi's favor right now. Ooh.
Stand B into the top spin by VK and a nice DP.
Get DP. Good checks. 10 seconds left on the clock. Backdash over the firewall. Ooh, and another great DP. Can't get in. 5 seconds left, and we're looking like Violent King's round. Oh, Okay. All right, we jump away. First time out. All right.
And we have our first timeout.
Yeah, let's count them up. All right. Fireball, dodge it. I like it.
Oh, nice bait out with the DP. Oh man. I think Sugar Bear should have just SSM'd that.
Should have just SSM.
Yeah.
Ooh, you can burst it either.
Nope. Cannot burst Iroha's shoulder check into weapon flip.
Yeah, just pick that bad boy up.
Nice. Sugar Bear returns the favor.
Good stuff. Ooh.
Nope. Nice. And a weapon kill. Nice by Sugar Bear. Yeah, he's gonna be holding back.
Yeah. Yeah, just come towards me.
Yup.
Short
Yep.
attack.
Iroha cannot do much without her weapon. No fireballs, nothing. You know.
Ooh, okay, there's the shoulder check.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice block speed.
delicious. Celebration, and not a timeout. That's something to celebrate.
Right? Ooh, okay. So Iroha has rage. Sugar Bear has to watch out for that shoulder check.
Yeah. Finally King just looking at it out the gate, but you know, didn't find anything.
Right. And then really nice just defends by Sugar Bear. He's already got, look at that. Already got a full bar.
Yeah, it's just up to him to put it to good use. Almost jumped into it.
Ah,
Yeah. Nice. Still trying to vie for space.
yeah.
Trying to push. Finally came to the corner. There we go. Nice check. 2B coming right back.
Yep. Still though, good amount of screen real estate gained by Sugar Bear. And slowly as he pushes Violent King to the corner.
Yeah. He hasn't gotten too many hits with the fireball, so the life lead is not sort of an issue right now.
Right. Ooh, I like that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he's not going to lose any of this positioning he has right now.
Nah.
Good overhead.
Ooh, nice running C.
9 seconds left on the clock. Violent King is definitely probably thinking
Oh,
about bursting.
Yeah, or he's looking for the weapon flip.
You're looking for the weapon. We might get the 0-0 burst. Never
Oh.
mind.
Okay.
All right, this is still really dangerous for Sugar Bear. One raw move and it
Yep.
will take the whole thing. Ooh, nice air there.
Air. Oh, careful. Oh, there it is.
Half the
Oh, there's
bird.
the bait. Okay.
If he gets a throw,
That's okay. That's all right.
gonna spool. We still have.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, he still had the life lead, so it was fine. I think the biggest threat to the ending of that was just not getting Esend, because Sugar Bear had such a substantial life lead.
Oh, we're getting the switch. Okay, I get it. The mod's not powerful enough.
Is Violent King going with Hal? Oh, no.
No, okay, never mind. Still thinking. Jokes aside.
Oh, wait.
Never
Nope,
mind.
there it is.
I was right. I'm a genius. I'm a god. This is what I am. Commentator 101. Call him out.
But shout outs to Sugar Bear, man. That was a really good first set or first match.
And we'll see what Violent King does as a response. Just jump C. I love it. Great response.
Well, now on Hal, I think Violent King is going to have more offensive options, so you'll probably see him go in a lot more. He doesn't have to play that fireball game.
No.
Ooh, nice DP by Sugar Bear.
Yeah.
Recognize that. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Recognize that he was going to get done. It wasn't much of a punish, but just a reads on read. Oh. Kind of disgusting.
That was a good punish on Sugar Bear, or Sugar Bear's punish on Violent King for whiffing that grab.
Yeah, that was a good like 40%.
Yeah, not quite an SSM, but I get it. I get it. That was really good. He was already airborne anyways, so.
Nice posturing. Violent Kane just waiting for the jump. Understands that from that position, he is definitely in the right. Run up throw. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Ooh, another recoil cancel. Oh, this is where it gets scary.
Oh,
Like that. Oh.
It's okay. It just
okay,
even
though.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, all right. That will take it. Yeah.
Yeah. This. The most dangerous aspect now is whenever Hao has rage. It's just like he will literally steal it from you.
Yep. Just kick him out of the air. He has a nice life lead. We try to deflect it. Alright. Yeah, Fireball's not gonna. Hao's Fireball is no match for Kyo in this scenario. Posturing. Went for a low, not a big punish. Run up throw.
Oh, nice punish. All right. Ooh.
That wasn't even.
That was dirty. That was really dirty.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, it didn't meet him. I'm gonna throw it." Anyway. Oh,
Wow,
dude.
nice anti-air by Sugar Bear. Man, that was so dirty. That the weak punch, the little palm slap, was supposed to be meaty, but instead it missed the meaty, and Sugar Bear just used it as a frame kill to run up and throw again.
Yeah. I love it. We got another big damage combo coming out of our frog boy. Nice air to air with the P, and it's looking spooky for Violent Game.
Yeah. This is a great position for Sugar Bear to be in.
Yeah. If you're playing just raw neutral with the bear, good luck.
Ooh. Nice block on the overhead by Violent Kane.
Yeah, this is Violent Kane's time to take the game, right? He has the corner position. He's on lock with those DPs, but the only problem is Sugar Bear has a life lead.
And
He
Sugar
doesn't
Bear,
have to do anything.
Sugar Bear comfortable to chill in the corner right now. Oh, here we go. Oh, that was scary.
Okay,
All
alright.
right,
Sugar
Sugar
Bear's
Bear
the first to burst. What? Hey, it worked.
Wow, good job, Sugar Bear. I don't know what Violent Kane was doing, but he just ate that palm to the face.
Yeah, it looked like Violent King was trying to back at.
Maybe. But wow. I think Violent Kane was trying to reserve his burst, and Sugar Bear, he actually forced Sugar Bear to burst early when Sugar Bear whiffed and basically bursted to cover the recovery on that. But it didn't look like Violent Kane was actually going to punish it in time anyways. So he actually kind of turned the tide and had the advantage of forcing Sugar Bear to burst early. But I don't know, something happened, and we have the results.
Oh yeah, Sugar Bear's moving on. Yeah, I'm not too sure if we know who he's gonna face. But we'll figure it out as we move through the bracket. I hope everyone's having a wonderful time. We're almost done with the first rounds of both winners and losers. I believe we're going to go right back up to Dustin versus Tao. But yeah, this has been a wonderful tournament. A lot of wacky stuff is happening so far, but you know, there's a lot of love coming from all the players. And everyone's pretty chill.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Sugar Bear is coming back in. Man, Sugar Bear, good stuff, dude.
Good stuff, my dude.
Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, I think it was a little sloppy for both of us, but yeah, I felt good about that, especially any winner against Roha was character.
Yeah, Violent King was like, Oro is better. I wanted to check it out with Hao.
No, I mean, his Hao is super scary. I mean, I think the Aroha is like the safe pick, but I understand like going back to Hao if you didn't like the way that played out.
But yeah, we don't know. You're gonna be facing the loser of this match.
For sure. Oh, I apologize. Am I doing commentary for the next one?
Yeah, you
Okay,
are.
okay. Just
You are
making sure.
swapping
Just
out
making
with
sure.
you're swapping out with Groupon
Okay,
since I'm doing winners final with you anyways. So we're gonna go ahead and do Dustan and Tao, and then we'll just move straight into winners finals.
Awesome. And I got to play one of these two dudes. Rough stuff. Okay, cool. So, yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Some of the things I had labbed about that matchup. It's not a fun matchup, but some of the things I labbed about that matchup came true. Particularly neutral jumping from a space that gives the illusion that they can stand 5C or DP. That came true. So that's something to think about for the future if you're Kyo playing in Roha. Pick a spot that makes it look like you can be DP, but you're just a little bit out, and that can get you some damage. So that was fun. Good stuff to Violent King. I have a lot of respect for him as a player, so any win over him is always a good feeling.
That was really good. That was really good. And I think I was pretty convinced that he was gonna stay on Iroha and just try to like zone you out, but it looked like you had the upper hand in that as well.
Against how?
Iroha.
Against Iroha. Yeah, just a couple. There were a couple things that, as I mentioned earlier, that I was just trying out and that worked. And I feel like once Kyo does have a lead, if you can JD everything, you can kind of zone a little bit, throw some tsunamis. If you're not in the deficit, it ain't too bad. When you are in the deficit, it's pretty gosh darn miserable.
Dude, and I actually really like the fact that you pushed him in the corner by just like the old fighting game tactic of like inching a bit forward and then JDing, inching a bit forward and JDing, so you're not getting the pushback from his projectile.
For sure. It's a little funny because like you can't get too close to where your neutral jumps can be DP'd. So like the spot you can only get so close to him, probably about the length of Kyo's 5B, but there's definitely like a limited range, but definitely pushing out of the corner, it's the only option. And then you need to either capitalize on a mistake or just find the right time to go in. But that matchup is definitely tough for the clown.
I see. All right, and now moving on to Dustan versus Tao. I think this is the WNF classics now.
Yeah, by this point, it just seems like there's no other match we've seen more than this. It feels like in recent memory.
Definitely.
And it is what we had talked about. We're going with Galford. Whether or not this is better than Rimu, I don't know. But based on the relationship between these two, I feel like Tao wants to win this with Galford.
Yeah, I definitely would agree with you there. And also, you know, I think it's not just about winning, right? It's about winning with the character that you were like really feeling. Because Tao does have a Dongsung Lee, and I know Dustan hates the matchup between Dongsung and Kazuki.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like there is like a friendly rivalry between the two. And, you know, I don't think he wants to have any question whether or not he beat him. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, with the DSL pick, you could argue, oh, you know, easy matchup. I don't think Town wants that up to, you know, to be questioned at all. He wants to do it with Galford, and that's all there is to it. And right now, he's doing quite well.
Yeah, definitely. He's keeping Dustan out and keeping the life lead.
Yeah, and you know, we're down to 12 seconds here. They're really grinding out this clock. No one's sold the red yet. Up until 9. So I guess what do? I mean, Kaz's got full rage. He can you know, I don't know if he can come back. If he's gonna get that, it's gonna have to be off throw. I think at this point, just okay. Well, here's the meta. You know, you can't let him. You don't want to give him meter, but you don't want to let him get charges either.
Exactly. And that was actually good. Tao threw him and didn't hit a button because time was already going by, so it didn't give him any rage. But the throw disrupts Kazuki from being able to build meatballs. So that was really quick thinking.
Yeah, either that's definitely something he's thought about, or quick thinking, as you said. Regardless, smart stuff. You know, okay, here we go. Is it a drop? Definitely a solid life lead going into this.
Oh, the cross-up setup with Poppy.
Look at that damage. Yeah.
That was so sick. Oh no, that's a trade. No! That's right. It's a higher level fireball, so it beats out Galford's Plasma Blade.
Ooh. You love to see it. Very good. Okay, he sort of stumbled with the distance there, couldn't pick up the weapon, and said, okay, I don't want to overextend. I think he's going to try and close it out without the weapon. Not going to work. Okay, Dustin pops.
Ooh.
Oh, no, Tao, that's not it. Okay. This is kind of tight. Okay, very good. What a scramble at the end. I couldn't
Wow.
keep up.
Yeah, that was crazy. I think once Tao got the weapon catch on Dastan, it was just like a flurry of like, what do we do? Because at that point, Dastan couldn't pop at all, and Tao was just kind of like trying to whittle him down.
And there was a lot of mental processes going on in a very short amount of time. We could explain them to you, but it would have taken a lot more time than we had to explain them. But
Right.
we're going back into it now. Tao, once again, a pretty decent life lead. Dustin, he's got rage, not anymore. Build charges, what do you do? I mean, there's a lot of time on the clock. He can close this gap, but he's definitely taking his time.
Yeah. I think his strategy is that he's going to build in rage. Ooh, nice air-to-air on the throw. He's going to try to build charge, and whenever he actually gets... Wow. Never mind. Tao is just anti-airing him everywhere. He's not getting in.
It's hard to commentate this game, y'all, because you want to make a point, but it can get so crazy that, you just got to toss in the towel and focus on what's happening now. All right, so Tao's got a pretty strong lead here, but not strong enough where he can't get it taken from him.
Right.
Good.
And I think that's the strategy for Dastan, is to build meatballs. Oh, nice. 6-6C. But yeah, he wants to build meatballs, and basically whenever he gets in and actually does damage, he needs it all to connect and just take a big chunk out of Tao's health, and that way, if he gets zoned, it's not such a bad deal.
Yeah, Dustin definitely has a philosophy when it comes to this character, and I don't think anyone can really question his intuition on it, because he's been nothing but successful. However, Tao's on set point.
Could this be the one?
Is Dustin a Breaker's Revenge player? He's fighting. He's not interested. He's like...
Dude, maybe that's it. Maybe Tao heard you.
Oh,
and
no.
Tao was like, what? Dastan is going to play some Breaker's Revenge if I win? Oh, man, I better do it now.
That's the deal. That is the deal, as far as I understand. If Tao can beat Dustin in bracket, this has been an ongoing deal for a while now. Dustin will play some Breaker's Revenge. He doesn't want to play Breaker's Revenge. However, Tao, he's in the deficit. 19 seconds on the clock.
Ooh, and just like
Still
that. Very close. Yeah, Dastan's still hanging on to that level 3 fireball.
Pretty menacing back there. Oh my goodness.
Run up is gonna drop. Oh no, Tao!
Good choice from Dustin. That's gonna do it.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Smart stuff. And we've seen so many games end without bursts happening. There was potentially that right there, but Dustin, you got to give him credit in that situation. He was able to get it done without spraying the meter. He could have looked like a fool or brilliant, and it's the latter right now.
Yeah, he sent the level 3 fireball, and Tao wasn't expecting it.
So Tao, once again, oh my goodness, these air throws. I think that's 4 now.
Yeah, he's on point with that. Oh no.
Oh, wow. Tao must have backdashed or jumped or something.
Yeah, I think he was backdashing, so the fireball caught him airborne. But still though, it was nice because it pushed Tao to the corner, but Dastan let Tao out immediately.
And we're nearing the 30-second mark here. Tao with what you would consider a decisive lead. Now, obviously, this is Sam's show. Things can change very quickly.
Another one.
That's 5, I'm pretty sure. Gotta be careful about Kunai. Well, there's no charge. There's no charge.
Yeah. I think Dastan's gonna burst, and then he's gonna charge. Now you gotta watch out for the Dastan special.
That was a very gutsy move from Tao. Runs in, decides not to go for the WFT, gets some damage, wants to maximize his damage potential right now. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Oh, it's out. Okay. Now Tao can burst.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no! That was wow! Dastan with the deflect.
So close, yet so far away. Damn.
Oh my god! Wow, that was sick.
That was really good. I mean, Tao looked like he had them, but no, this is Samurai Showdown. One good read, one good call out, and the deficit can disappear.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was the deflect into SSM was the Hail Mary that Dustin needed. And I think to prevent that, Tao should have either gone for command grabs or just lows.
Yeah, Tao, when he has rage, he'll typically send Poppy out, the Izuna Poppy, and follow up with the 6-6A. So I think Dustin's definitely seen that setup before, threw out the deflect, right call, and it got him that game. So 1-1 now, winners semis. Let's see who goes into winners finals. And I guess in my mind, I'm wondering, is Tao, how's he feeling after that? But he's looking quite good to me.
Yeah, I think Tao is playing still very solid.
Oh, air reset, avoiding the combo. Okay. A little bit of zoning. He was able to avert the rage from Dustin there. And he's getting really good with trading the light Poppy.
Yeah,
Rush Dog. Ooh, surprised that didn't combo. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Hey, that seems... Go ahead.
Tao kind of knew that Dustin had to go. He had not enough health to really gamble on anything, so the most solid thing he could gamble on was a run and grab.
So good awareness there from Tao. Now, once again, back to set point, but we've seen this before. Dustin with an incredible comeback last game. It's still anybody's game.
Ooh,
not
not enough time. Just ran out of rage. That would have been huge if Tao had pulled that off.
You have to assume that was an SSM. I think that was, and he didn't get the input he wanted.
Yeah, I definitely think so.
Now, Tao feeling jealous of Dustin's deflect. Threw out a couple of his own, big whip throw. Okay, good restraint not to go in for the grab there.
Oh,
Not this time. Overhead. And here we are, set point. It's going to go one way or the other. This has been a wild game so far. Tao coming in with a little bit of rage, but I'd argue not enough to matter. Oh, man, that's some big damage to start us off.
Oh, nice chase down on the back dash.
Oh, very good JDs up until he ate that last one. Running for the throw. Dustin throwing a lot in the past round. Past 60 seconds, I should say. Okay, overhead whiffs again.
Ooh, nice.
Defensive
Forces the burst, okay?
Oh my gosh, Tao dodging. Okay, he pops back.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's gonna risk anything here.
No, not yet.
Dustin's out. Tao's in the deficit. He needs, he needs to get some
he gets it.
damage.
And the weapon flip.
Now Dustin is very good at getting his weapon back.
That's true. He's gonna try to JD it or just nice 5C by Tao.
Okay.
Oh, this is so close.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
I don't want to say anything. That backdash ends up catching the fireball. So gosh darn close. What a set.
Wow. That was a super intense set.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that backdash clearly was the wrong decision. So it sort of ended on something of a whimper. But what a close set. I feel like that's they always have close sets, but that was a real nail biter.
Dude, that totally was. You have to wonder if Tao was trying to alternate between neutral jumps, and maybe he was trying to backdash to cancel into Plasma Blade.
Possibly. He was in a deficit at that point. It was very slim, but he was in a deficit. So I don't know what his approach was going to be, but he needed just a touch of damage to get through that. But unfortunately for Tao and Breaker's Revenge fans out there, At least for now, Dustin will not be playing any Breakers games.
Dustin eludes Dustin eludes Breakers of Revenge for another week.
Yeah. Tao's gonna go down to losers quarters where I'm gonna have to face Tao. Fun. Dustin going up to winners finals to face Robert. And I think we're getting that right now.
Yep. And you know, a little lore in the DMV. I guess the Sugar Bear versus Tao, I hear, is a DMV special. You know, the DMV classic.
For a while there, at DMV Bushido's, Tao and I would fight, I think in Dardanere every single grand finals, and I never, ever could get one. We'll have to see if, who knows, maybe tonight's the night. We'll find out. So, looking forward to fighting Tao. But in the meantime, wait, what?
What?
What are we?
What's happening here?
Not sure which match this is. I was under the impression it was Robert and no, this is Bubba and Hella Plus.
Okay.
We've gone down to losers. Okay.
I see.
That makes sense. Bubba and Hella Plus. I would assume these guys have played some games, but to be honest, I'm trying to collect my mental data here. I'm not sure what that history is between them. Now we know this matchup is definitely, I don't know if I'd say good for Rimu. You could argue that, but she can definitely fight Yoshi.
Yeah.
Do you have any insight as far as these two players in particular?
I mean, they played each other fairly often because they're both, you know, Californians. And so far, I would say Bubba has been getting the upper hand on this just because Bubba plays in such a aggressive style. And although Rimu is I think according to Goro, Rimu is a better matchup in versus Yoshi. It just, unless you are able to stop Bubba's aggression, it gets really hard.
For sure. I feel like fighting Bubba is an acquired taste. You definitely need to sort of get your footing. If it's the first time you fought Bubba, or probably even the second, or maybe even the third, the way he plays is going to throw you for a loop. These two having played before, I'd like to think that Hella is prepared here. The one thing I have seen so far is throwing some big buttons is Hella Plus in some very risky areas. I think that's why Bubba was able to make that move. Definitely have to be careful about throwing out something with a lot of recovery when Yoshi is within jumping distance. Oh my goodness, gotta pop.
Yep.
Okay, Kamikaze out. No, you're getting Eason for sure. Okay. Hella Plus stays alive.
Takes round 2.
Yep. Bubba coming in with rage. I'm assuming he's going in. You better believe it. Okay, Botan, a little bit of damage there. Oh, he's gotta be careful with those big buttons. He didn't get hurt that time, but I feel like he definitely can. 2C from Bubba. Good punish.
Oh, okay. Nice block on the Botan.
Oh, good block on the Berserker Barrage. That's not the punish, though. What is happening?
Okay, alright.
Wow.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, I knew it was coming. Bubba, sensing a lot of activity on his opponent's part, said, you know what? I'm just going to wake up Eason, and guess what? It worked.
Yep.
First game goes to Bubba.
Oh, I think the pivotal point where things could have been gone in a very different direction is if Hella Plus SSM'd that whiffed grab attempt by Bubba. That was huge. I mean, the combo wasn't bad, that by no means, but I think, you know, it's situations like that that can basically just completely offset the game, where players have to be aware of.
For sure. I am a firm believer that if you can SSM, you should. And, you know, obviously there are some situations where you shouldn't if they're in the red or something like that on round 1. But I think at higher levels of play, whether or not you're deciding to take SSM punishes in pivotal rounds is one of those things that's going to separate people who are moving deep into the bracket versus others.
Right.
And I think, now that I think about it, that we got the air reset off the 5C from Yoshi. That might have been an SSM punish situation too. but that's old news now. We're in
Yeah.
the game too.
I have to say, I know that. Oh, that was a little preemptive, but Hella Plus has been really on point with the DP anti-air punishes.
Yeah, I feel like Hella Plus has been playing at a very high level. That Marco game was chaotic, and a lot of it was because of Hella Plus. He was going in like a bat out of hell, to use kind of phrase. Right now in the lead, a very good punish there. 6-6C.
Nice anti-air.
And it didn't even trade. That was clean.
Nah, that was clean. That was clean.
Rage is going to run out, so we've avoided that risk. Oh, wow, great jump back from Hella Plus there to avoid the whip in the grab. Classic. Okay, a little bit of pressure in the corner.
It's all right. Rimu's really not that threatened in the corner because she can always platform and get out if the opponent isn't actively looking for it.
But Bubba is pretty damn set on keeping Hella Plus there, and so far he's doing a very good job of it.
Ooh, nice on Hella Plus blocking the Botan.
God, now I feel like we need to start counting flowers. When you see that guy, it's like, okay, what flower are we at here? Again, oh my goodness.
Nah, there's no the one that you really want to look for is the oh god, I just suddenly the name went blank.
Sometimes the names slip, dude. They really do. That was 3 command grabs back to back for the record. That was pretty wild. That's the kind of stuff that can break you.
Yeah. Subaki, that's it. The one that you want to look out for is Subaki. That one.
Oh, speaking of the devil, and he shall appear. Okay.
Yep.
Very good 6-6C. Clean again.
Once you start seeing Yoshi's doing Subakis, you know they're thinking about it. It's now on the table.
Well, be okay. Whatever I was gonna say doesn't matter anymore. Bubba is definitely in the orange.
Oh no! Don't get it stolen. Oh, and Hella Plus took it. I don't know about that.
I to be honest, I don't believe that he took that intentionally. I really don't. Berserker Barrage closing it out. Bubba's gonna take it 2-0. I find it hard to believe that happened intentionally. I've definitely been hearing of certain situations where players have been mashing to get their bursts, and it just doesn't come out. Yeah, I think that was the situation.
That probably was, because man, when you're in third round, like, you do not want to take that weapon flip, especially from Yoshi, because Yoshi is just so capable of stealing things from you. Like, he's one of those like high damage output characters. You can't take that risk. That's what cost him the game, obviously. Whatever the situation was, I'm reading in chat that there could have been some technical issues with one of the buttons, but that unfortunately is what cost him the game. He was playing so well, so for a technicality to take that from you, that's super unfortunate. So good games to Hella Plus, but that's going to be the end of his run for this week. Bubba moving on to that's going to be losers semis against the winners of me versus Tao. Yep.
Are we going into winners finals now?
I think we're going to. I think okay. So I think we're going to do Sugar Bear versus Tao next.
Okay.
And then that'll be me and Groupon, and then we'll swap over to winners, and that'll be me and Sugar Bear, and then Groupon and I will take us out for the evening on losers semi, losers finals, and grand finals.
Perfect. All right, sounds good. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Sounds good. All right, we're back on the tracks.
That's right. Minor issue, but it's been resolved. We're good. Got some really good Sam show going on tonight. Some heartbreaker games and just nail biters, man.
Man, that Tao versus Dustin set was like, oh no, we're so close to Breaker's Revenge.
Yeah, there was a copy. There was a copy of Breaker's Revenge, and it was like stamped, posted, ready to be shipped, going to Dustin, like straight up. And then at the last minute, Dustin was like, "No, we're not playing it this week."
Not this week, but it's a matter of time now. You can't run from this game now, Dustin. You're gonna play it. You're gonna play and you're gonna stream and you're gonna like it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Tao's gonna laugh.
And then shout outs to Hella Plus on the last match, dude. Hella Plus's like DPs and anti-air is on point tonight. It was unfortunate that there was some kind of malfunction or something that he was not able to rage burst, but other than that, his anti-air's game is on point.
It really leveled up. He's really good at anti-airing now, and that's terrifying. But we're gonna move into our next match, the legacy match. Sugar Bear versus Tao. That was aggressive.
Right? And Sugar Bear starts the match with a running C trying to catch Tao.
Yeah,
And this is the and Tao answers back with his own 6-6C.
Okay. Something might be up.
Wait. This
something
might be yeah. And I was just asking Sugar Bear. This is the DMV classic. You know, where Tao and Dustin has kind of become the WNF classic. Tao and Sugar Bear this is the DMV like regular run back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting to see that we're just kind of carrying over as WNF is now open to, you know, almost all the states. We're just carrying over some of the classics over to our timeline.
Yeah. It's all converging into one conglomerate of Sam Show Super Nights, which is always real fun to see. But let's see. Let's see if Sugar Bear is able to take this over Tao. I'm expecting a close game. Dustin versus Tao is any indication of people's status of playing right now. Here we go.
All right.
Hey, okay, yeah. Now he has an A button.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Good check from Sugar Bear, giving him the life lead. Not gonna.
Ooh. Oh, okay. 6-6C over the wave.
Yeah. Tao recognizing the range.
Sugar Bear using that universal overhead to go over the dog.
Mm-hmm. All marks the players who know this matchup to a T. A little too far for the throw, but Sugar Bear is keeping the pressure up.
Not the best punish on a whiff throw, but it's all right. Oh, Tao just runs up and does it now.
Yep, throwing it up. But, you know, life is kind of hard to tell which one's in the lead. But with the knockdown,
Tao is definitely back in the lead.
Yeah, running into threes. Throw.
That was unfortunate. I think there was something following after the palm, but
No, I just got caught out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, the frog! 1 second frog of hope, but it dies just like Kyo.
Man, good awareness by Tao. He was looking for that frog. Before the frog had fully animated, he was already airborne.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I'm out.
Okay, yep, slow play. Sugar Bear trying to find his way into the corner. Roll out from Tao. Ooh.
Nice grab punish by Sugar Bear.
Nice. Ooh, okay. I like this. Really sneaking in. But Tao finds his own corner and grab. But yeah, he's trying to keep this close, right? So his buttons can, like, matter. Nice block.
Nice DP punish.
Ooh.
Wow, Sugar Bear.
Sickaroo has a huge lead this time. Overhead. Yeah, you're not gonna throw me.
Great awareness, recognizing that Tao was probably gonna run in for the grab. Sugar Bear universal overheads that grab and takes the round.
Yo, did you see that round start sweep? Oh, Sugar Bear is starting some cheeky stuff now. Okay, nice. Yeah.
There's a lot of space awareness going on in this match.
Oh, yo, that was max range. Do it again.
On wake up, okay.
Backdash, yeah, respecting the weapon. Ooh, nice. Checking them, and Sugar Bear's at a huge life advantage. but fighting back with buttons.
Okay, nice. And Sugar
So-
Bear is bursting from a.
Oh, we
my
bursted.
God. Wow.
Ooh, we're bursting. Okay, we just gotta get that Hail Mary Eason. For the throw.
Oh
Oh,
no, Sugar Bear! No, he said.
Oh, good patience. Oh, he's still alive. He's not even chipped out. Still going. Rage is almost out. He's looking for the weapon flip. He has to. He's trying to get as much damage as he
Oh,
can.
he has to be careful. He's gonna
Ah. What was that interaction in the corner, though?
Oh my God, that was a corner scramble. Sugar Bear had the chance. What a scramble.
Yeah, he was so scared about the. Like, he had Isen, yes, but. Go for the wall jump. So it wasn't guaranteed, and you have no margin of error, so you can't just like got it. But at that point, you just gotta have that, that burst of confidence. And it's like, no, he's gonna land in front of me, and I'm gonna hit it.
Oh, nice. Sugar Bear stuffs Tao's command grab, but Tao not afraid to try it again.
Yeah, he's a persistent one. Oh, okay. Just do it again. Right now. Oh. Yeah, when command grabs become a problem, it becomes real touchy for Kyo. But Sugar Bear is putting his own aggression, finding himself in the corner position in this interaction.
Oh, nice. Jumps over the command grab.
Hold dog. Hold dog. Okay. Oh,
You
that
know,
one's not so bad.
In a earlier commentator session, Sugar Bear had just called out Tao's habit of sending the rush dog and then running in with 6-6A like that, and how Dastan called it out and deflected. And Tao with the overhead wraps up the first round. But I think Sugar Bear should do the same, because he recognizes it and he's calling it out, but he's not doing it himself.
It's kind of a spooker thing. Oh, I'm lucky just to kick the blades after dogs holding me down. Alright, not enough to be real scared for Kyo. Has the rage damage in place so he can make up the damage, and he did, but command grab. Hate to see it. Ooh,
Yeah,
close
Tao
for it
is
again.
going for the command grabs today.
2C. Nice checks. Alright, he's been command grab heavy, so just hit that A button, right? Nice overhead over the dog. Real good defense coming in.
Yep. Avoiding the entire rage bar.
Yeah, but Tao's in a beautiful place where like he can't jump forward because of
Nice jab to stuff the command grab.
20 seconds left on the clock. Sugar Bear does and is holding the lead. Overhead. Oh, nice block on the overhead. Gets a little bit of damage because of it. Nice check B. Okay. 7 seconds. Holding back. What are you gonna do, Tao? What are you gonna do? More jumps? Yeah.
Command grab.
Won't be enough.
Is it? Is it?
It was enough.
Oh my god.
It was enough by a pixel. What is Tao? What is he calculating in his head? What the?
Wow, that was another nail biter. Wow.
How? Did you just go for it and knew that was going to get him by the pick?
I think he just went for it. I'm
He
not
has
sure if he
to.
knew exactly, but I think he just went for it.
I feel like he knew how much damage there was. When I saw the end result, I let out the biggest. Oh, it was a ha! It was a ha! Like I couldn't. I accepted it, but I thought I was safe. I thought I was safe.
Yeah,
So,
me too.
GG.
That was some like 4D chest, like command grab coming out of Tao. What the heck?
I mean, I should have taken the whatever damage I could have gotten at the time, but like I felt that I could weather this one, so I was surprised.
All right, GG's.
GG's.
I think we're going to be moving on to winners finals, but before we do that, I'm going to give, because I love shouting out our match arena. Just a little reset. Ooh, something big come through. Wonderland coming in with a $50. Wonderland 65. Our PS4 Darley player. With the big dono, moving our prize pool to $100, $112. So huge shout out to Wonderland. Holy moly. Chat, please go off. This man's dropping huge money for us. So, yeah, shout outs to him. The code is still active, WNFO 38 Sam Show, for the free 50 cents for the prize pool. But yeah, well, it looks like we have a juicy pot tonight.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, shoutouts to Wanda, to echo Muffin's sentiments. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
I guess we're just waiting for.
Yeah, I think now we're moving up to winners with Robert and Dustin.
All right, well then you guys have fun with that matchup. Talk to Lore, talk to Specs. Enjoy.
We'll catch you in a bit.
Later, dude. It's funny coming to do commentary after playing is always difficult. All I can do is think about that, but like in that situation, I'm okay with it. Like I was so confident that I was safe, and I just wasn't. There you go.
Oh man, there's always like this like mix of like because you always there's always salt. When you lose, there's always salt. Like even if it's done well, there's always salt. And then you just have to like calm yourself down and do commentary, and you're like, nah, dude, I still taste the salt. It's here.
Easier said than done for sure. But regardless, I must push on. I'm here to play and to do some commentary. So that's what we're gonna do. So, Robert versus Dustin. I feel like we've seen this matchup recently. I mean, just mentioning those two names, you know that these are two of the top players in NA, at least for my money. So, guaranteed to be a good matchup. I feel like it can go anybody's way. I don't feel like there's enough recent history to really call who has the advantage here.
Yeah, I would agree. Like they've crossed paths in almost every WNF as of recent, or at least since Mexico was included in WNF, and it's been a back and forth,
For sure. And there was a bit of a lull. Like I remember when Mexico first started joining us for WNFs, like they came out in force. Like I think half of, or potentially even the majority of our top 8 that week was all Mexico. And then there was a bit of a lull. But this is for top 8 representation. This is the biggest top 8 representation for Mexico we've seen since that first WNF, I think, between Robert, Violent Kane, and Markio. Violent Kane and Markio currently out of the bracket. However, the cream of the crop from our neighbors to the south, Robert is here, and you better believe he wants to move on to grand finals, but he's going to have to get through Dustin first.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, we would expect a little bit of meatball building here.
Yeah, and Robert he's building tap as we speak. And he's using that 2C. He uses that 2C to check if you're going to jump. It's actually a thing that Andy had brought up.
Yeah, it seems like particularly after like JC in the air, like he meets another player in the air with a JC as they fall, doing a meaty 2C seems to be very effective. Oh, there it is again.
Did not cancel it though.
Yeah, for a cancelable move and the moves that Shizu can cancel into, and for it to be a low, that's an incredibly strong tool.
Right.
Oh, too far.
He misses the combo and then gets jump C'd by Robert. It's one of those weird moves where it hits 3 times and you can cancel up to the second hit. So to maximize it, you want to cancel after the second hit, but the timing gets tricky.
Now, Dustin, I've seen enough of his games recently to know that he will take that weapon flip because, as we can see here, he is quite good at getting his weapon done.
Yeah, he's very confident in his ability to retrieve his weapon.
Dustin cornered.
Yeah. Ooh,
Very
nice.
good block. Very good block. He knows. Obviously, Shizu has it. Ooh, just gonna shut up. Very good whiff punish from Dustin.
And Dustin has a level 3 fireball. This is a lot of damage a hit.
Very good. No one uses that cross up on wake up like Dustin. However,
Oh no, Ethan!
Oh no, that's it. That's it.
That was it.
Okay. So Dustin loses his bar, gets to the third. Oh my goodness, thank you.
No.
If you're gonna do it, let's see that SSM. And look at that damage. Very good from Robert there. And Dustin, to his credit, I need damage and I need it now. He runs straight in.
Yeah. Ooh, trying to anti-air with the DP grab.
Good push block from Robert. I feel like I haven't seen him use that too often. Dustin, a little bit of damage here.
He's got to be careful though.
Yeah, trade, little bits of damage really matter now. However, oh my goodness, what happened there? Oh, you know what? Maybe he was, maybe that was a read that Robert was going to come straight at him.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. So Robert going up first round in our winners final against Dustin. Obviously this is a first to 3, so there's time to adjust here and breathe a little bit. I think too early to tell the tale quite yet. Let's see what happens here.
Robert getting some good punishes off blocking Dustin's sweeps.
Yeah, sweep is a really, if you watch a lot of Dustin, you know that it's key to his neutral game. So to be able to punish him heavily for that, I think goes a long way in the player matchup.
And
Right now, we're working on it perfect. That must be said. Oh,
yeah, he's just going to build up meatballs.
Very good chip from that air spin. Definitely another old faithful kind of deal. Robert wrapping up that first round with very little resistance. However, look at that menacing meat. A lot of damage potential there.
The tail end of the fireball caught Robert. Nice air-to-air by Dustin.
Now, for those who don't know, we saw Dustin just had that toe kick blocked by Robert. But that toe kick... Oh!
Full combo, nice. And
Good
now
damage.
Dustin has the life lead. He needs to be careful, though.
Very good.
Ooh, nice.
So
Yeah,
go ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say that toe kick is Dustin's go-to for turning things around.
For sure. It's a low, confirmable, a lot of damage potential. Very scary move. Just for those who might not be aware. I would expect to see it a few more times in this game. With 5C, great 660 fun. Oh no, withdraw.
Toe kick. Ooh, mistimed the running C. Oh,
Wow.
okay, very convincingly, Dustin takes the second match.
Yeah, things
But
just
yeah.
really snowballed super quickly there.
Yeah, definitely. That toe kick between the history of Robert versus Dustin, Dustin has been known to use that toe kick to steal the victory back. In fact, I think it was like several WNF ago where Robert had the advantage. Ooh, nice. Early deflected to SSM.
I respect it. I feel like when you get it, you should let it rip unless they've got no life left. However, in a situation like this, very start of the first round, 59 seconds on the clock, you have to close out this round. If you don't close out this round, that was all for naught.
Right.
He's on his way, but he's got to seal the deal here.
I think Gaston's strategy now is to see if he can actually win this. If not, he's gonna try to build up as much fireball as he can. Yeah. Basically, it's one of those things where, like, if I can push for a win, then I'll take it. But if not, then I'll take a level 3 meatball and see what I can do round 2.
For sure. He playing. Oh my goodness. A lot of great deflex from. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, Robert.
That was
calling out Gaston's stand Bs.
Yeah, he just slapped the taste out of his mouth with that one. Nice. Okay, there it is. There's that toe kick we're talking about. That ain't good.
No SSM punish.
That's also not good. Doesn't confirm in a WFT, however, Dustin pops.
Oh, that could have been a throw right there.
Yeah, we got a really wild third game on our hands here. Oh, the deep run. What is happening?
I don't know why there was an exploding pan.
That was sort of bizarre. However, what is going on? He grabbed him from the back of his neck, from his nape, and was like, "Come here, little kid. You've been naughty." That was wild.
The DP did not autocorrect, or it autocorrected the wrong way.
Oh my goodness. Okay, round 3 here. Robert coming in with meter. He has no more SSM. It's worth noting that Dustin still has his.
Right.
Wouldn't be surprised if he's looking for a deflect if things start to go south.
Well, you gotta realize, Robert also still has tap, which I don't think I've seen him use jab. Oh no, he's deflecting, so yeah, he's let go of tap.
Ooh, that's not the first time I've seen Dustin be down and around and just to say, forget it, I'm going in. Oh my goodness.
Forces the pop. Ooh. Alright.
God, it feels like we've had like WNF Scramble Edition. Like it's just been some really jittery play from everybody. Right? Like I'm not necessarily saying that as a bad thing, but it's just
no. Yeah, there's
chaotic. Chaotic is the word.
Definitely. It's like weird things that happen creating these scrambles, right? Like who would have thought that on a normal situation where I think Dustin didn't even roll forward, the DP somehow ended up the opposite direction. Like I don't.
It was bizarre. What else? Well, I don't know. I'm not. Dustin taking a break. Wondering what's going on here. Opting to go to the main menu.
Taking a chance.
Yeah.
To calm down, maybe, and then the Robert with the back-to-back weapon deflects.
That was hot. And you know, there was a lot of time left in that match, and Dustin had a lot more big plays left in him in that match. So I'm impressed that he was able to keep it together. You know what I mean? 2 deflects back to back. You gotta. That's the kind of thing that would break another player. You know what I mean?
Dude. Definitely. That's like to have like the mental fortitude to hang in there past that is like whew.
Super impressive. For sure.
Right. Because usually after you eat a deflect into SSM, like people's play behavior changes, right? Like they get scared to push a certain button, or like they become kind of like defensive. You know, it alters the way you play because it's a huge punish. But for Dustin, it was just like undeterred, and then he eats another deflect and a standing C, and he just like he throws out that 2B to check again.
Yeah, you know, in lower levels of play, sometimes deflects just happen. But I feel like at this level, if you got deflected, it was because your opponent knew exactly what you wanted.
Oh yeah,
they were in your head. And I feel in this game in particular, it can definitely break you down in a lot of different ways. It'll test who you are by its tense situations, as well as the tools that are given to the player to really call out their opponent. I feel like one of the unique aspects of this game is it gives the players really strong tools to put each other on notice. If you want to let somebody know that you know who they are and what they're thinking, you have a lot of options to do that in this game, in a stylish ways too.
Right.
Okay, so we're back into it. A little bit of I don't know what was going on, but we're back into it. Robert up 2-1, sitting at the precipice here of the grand finals. Dustin got a chance to sort of cool himself if that's what he was looking for. We've seen Dustin at least 2 times now go from losers to taking WNF. So being down in winners finals means very little, but we have to acknowledge that it is 2-1 in Robert's favor.
Right. It is definitely a uphill climb that Dustin is doing.
Okay, early lead for Robert. Goes for that 2C. Nice. Oh my goodness.
Not much punish on Robert's whiff grab.
And you're seeing all these buttons come out. Like we saw toe kicks and 5Bs, and they don't really seem to match the current situation, but players are sort of reading and trying to predict what each other are going to do.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Nice air-to-air jump C.
Wow,
Oh, no.
I can't believe he dodged that. I thought that would be super active, but it went straight through him on the dodge. That was wild.
Oh, Dustin needs to be careful. Shizu does have rage. Alright, now Dustin had the rage, and he got the EX version of the grab.
That's something new we've seen from Robert. The 6D, which is a low into the umbrella open. It's really kind of cool. It's similar to Kaz's toe kick, but I felt like a really big gamble in that situation.
Right.
And look at this, deflex and dodge. We have a lot of interesting interactions going on. Players trying to predict the future.
I think they're like they're playing. They're like playing way advanced of like what their thinking process is.
For sure. Oh my goodness. And look at how quick, not quite a perfect, but damn near.
Right.
So I don't know if there was any momentum on Robert's side. It sure as heck ain't there now. This is 2-2 in anyways game. Robert going back to character selects. I dig it. They're not messing around.
No, definitely not. And I mean, like, props to Dustin on just calling out the jump with 2B, like on burst, on opponent's rage burst, to call out that they're gonna jump at you, and just put your faith in a 2B or 2C, because that move is like if Robert had decided to stay grounded, that's like a free E-set.
It's sort of interesting because I think Dustin's been very vocal about his opinions on that button. However, I think we've seen it 2 or 3 times in the set so far. However, that button kind of reminds me of Kyo 2C. I think Kyo 2C is better. But Kyo 2C is fantastic in this matchup. So the fact that Dustin is pulling it out, I'm not really surprised. I think that makes sense. Robert, idling a little bit on character select here. Not sure if he's just taking his time or there's some things happening behind the scenes. However, I respect Robert going back to character select, because historically, I remember playing Robert's Charlotte, in like season 1, and that guy was all in all the time. And you want to talk about evolution of a player? This guy has evolved a lot. Going back to character select for AR Robert to me is wild, but. Looks like we're going into it. Back to Nico. We wouldn't want it to happen anywhere else. This is it. Someone is coming out of this game with a one-way ticket to grand finals.
But yeah, Robert has really learned to be more patient as a player.
For sure. And I think he's much more dynamic for it, and I also think it's why he's here 2-2 against Dustin right now. He evolved a lot.
Yeah.
Dustin, nothing really needs to be said. He definitely one of the strongest players in NA for certain. So I feel we don't want to bloat things more than they are, but I do feel like there's something to play for here between these two because they're two of the strongest, and neither of them wants to give up any game to each other. Simply
Right.
from a competitive standpoint, you know both these guys want to win.
Definitely.
However, right now, Robert looks like he's in trouble, at least for this first round.
Oh, and just ran out of rage.
Getting some damage. Yeah, he needed to continue to get big damage, and
Right.
he was just keeping going to the well of the bag of tricks, and that one got called out. Dustin, set point here. Nice JC. Oh, nice of a poke. I like
Yep.
it.
All right.
Little
all right,
pokes
so-
matter too.
Yep, and now you know that he is not holding Dastan not punishing with an SSM when he sidestepped the grab.
Surprising. He's the kind of player where it makes me wonder if he made that choice, it had to be for a reason, but we'll never know. At least not right now.
Right. Okay, he forced out the burst.
Good check from Dustin there again. Okay. Dustin,
That's it.
yeah, Robert was really he was expecting Dustin to dodge. He was expecting Dustin to dodge. 3 times he went in. He was looking for the dodge, and it wasn't coming. And I feel like Dustin in that moment was like, "Hey, I'm up around. I'm not dodging for anything." And Robert kept trying, and he just wasn't willing to do it. And ultimately, it ended up getting him killed there.
Right.
Good games from Dustin. I mean, that was looking bleak at first. He was really
Yeah,
able
definitely.
to turn it around.
Definitely. And I think Dustin also like really recognized what Robert was looking for. So all those run stops resulted in Dustin just chilling.
For sure. And you know, there was a lot of breaks in between some of those later games. And I don't know if you remember, there was sort of an extended one there, and Dustin was down 2-1, and then he just came out like wildfire. I feel like that break really sort of revitalized him in a way.
Yeah, definitely.
So we got Dustin moving to grand finals, Robert moving to losers finals. So it's not the last we've heard of Robert. But I think you guys are going to be doing Tao Bubba.
I believe we're gonna do a plug or some plugs first.
Perfect.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing?
Doing all right, Angela.
Good. Hope you're doing good too.
Good. All right, I'm gonna do some plugs really quick before we proceed to the next match. So just kind of chill for a little bit because we have a long list. Oops, sorry. The first one is going to be Samsho Christmas Mukbang. So if any of you weren't at our Friendsgiving mukbang, you know, some of us just had dinner, some of us just hopped in and chat, and it was pretty cool. It's a bonding event, no matchups or anything like that. It's a good opportunity to get to know your Samsho community. You know, even let people know, hey, I want to play a matchup with you, or just catch up in life or get to know each other. Some people were just really happy to see their friends for the first time in a long time, or just meet people for the first time. So I really encourage you to take advantage of this and come by. You know, this is a bonding event. I do take this very seriously, and I am facilitating the event. So if you care about it, DM me and let me know so I can put you on the list to send you the link on the day of. Moving on, this is Shinchie's dojo. Chie recently started doing Samsho Parsec nights on Sunday. I think that's going to be the main day Chie is going to be hosting, but you know, you're always going to have a good time with Shinchie. He's really chill, and he also has amazing artwork. So come out. I rumor has it Bubba is going to be doing some mods for his channel for Parsec nights, so come by and see what happens. Next is Regime Royale, by Rome himself. He's going to be running some I guess like retro games, and he's been recently ran a tournament for Mark of the Wolves and KOF O2UM. So if you're interested in any of those tournaments, be on the lookout for his events because they're always fun and chill to hang out at. Next is DMV Bushido. So Bullet Will be coming back soon. I'm not sure when to be exact, but he's going to be running Sam Show 5 special on Wednesdays, and then on Thursdays he's going to be running the Guilty Gear game with Rollback. So take advantage of that. Come by and support his streams. Next is Monday Mashers. Just please ignore the timing on there. That's not correct. I believe Monday Masters are on Mondays, hosted by Super Dude and Shinchie. It's a beginner to intermediate tournament on PS4, and for the past couple weeks have been starting at 5 p.m. So I encourage you to come by and enter. You're always gonna have a good time. Don't be scared to enter WNF or Monday Masters. Everyone's super chill, so take advantage of it. And Super Dude and Chair, like I said, are like the nicest people in Sam Show. Next is Rage Explosion. This is hosted by Olipop. He's also a competitor on our weekly tournaments as well. And it is on PS4. I'm not sure when the next one is, so definitely follow Olipop on Twitter for more details. Next one is Arcade Rumble. This is hosted by, if you see Markio, he was that Darley player playing earlier. Awesome guy. I've had the pleasure of collaborating or working with him recently during Christmas Rumble. They support our events, and we should go support their events too. The production is always amazing. So I think it's debuting pretty soon. It's going to be a weekly on Thursdays, so check it out. They're doing KOF O2UM, and that one has the Code Mystics rollback. Next is the Meta Ape podcast. Meta Ape has been in the SNK scene for a long time, and he's been supporting our Sam Show scene as well. He recently had us be on his podcast, and we talked about our community and our Parsect projects. So be on the lookout for his podcast with Hell Pockets and various guests. You're always going to have a good time listening to his stuff. Next is Xbox Fighters Casual Friday, held by Kelly Ann and Thirsty Zol. Two really, really nice people in the community, and they are always like on our stream supporting us, and we should put an effort to support their events as well. They recently had a tournament circuit called Donkey Soda, which is super cool, cute name. So be on the lookout for their future tournaments and their weekly Casual Fridays. Next is Samurai Sparring, held by Ghost of the Trinity. Ghost is actually, I didn't have time to put in his recent slide, but he is having an exhibition with our commentator Servbot versus Party Hanzo on the 11th. It's going to start at 11 East Coast time, so please be on the lookout for that. There's going to be a post-game analysis with commentators that are specialized in those matchups. Next is Sam Show Rivals. Congratulations to the DMV crew. I just want to send you some love for hosting a really successful and enjoyable tournament. You guys kicked ass. I love everyone, you guys in the DMV, and there was no doubt that you guys were gonna pull such an amazing event. So I'm excited for your next tournament. So please, if you're in the East Coast, or I don't know what the region lock is gonna be by then, but don't miss out on this one. Don't sleep on this one. DMV is always gonna give you a good time. Next is I'm hosting a Parsec KOF 13 West Coast tournament on January 2nd. If any of you are in the West Coast who are interested in joining, please do. The last tournament was pretty fun. People had a good time. We have excellent commentators, Hell Pockets, Meta Abe, Aru and Rome himself. So if you're not doing anything, just come by and support the stream at least if you're not going to enter. And then we have Bodega Classic number 8 by Marco Polo. It's going to be on December 18th to the 19th. It's one day is going to be PC and the other day is going to be PS4 for KOF 14. So definitely come by, support his event. The pot is always big, so don't sleep on that. I have another one and I don't know where it went. Hold up. Oh, here you go. Last but not least, so Andy and I will be your TOs for the upcoming Ronin Rumble Holiday Matsuri online event. So the pot is going to, you're going to have your regular Matcherino, and then you're going to have $350 added to the pot. So that's going to split between first, second, and third. And then first place is also going to get a VIP pass to the next Holiday Matsuri. And then second place is and third place is gonna get the 3-day passes. So from what I heard, VIP passes to Holiday Matsuri gives you a lot of perks. So don't miss out on this one. It is going to be on Parsec. And if you have any questions regarding registration, direct them to Jeff the Hero. It's his Twitter /JeffLife. And any questions pertaining to Parsec or the day of, hit up Andy or me. That's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up the next match, and I believe it's gonna be Groupon and Sorbot being as your commentators for the rest of the evening. So I'm gonna swing it back to you guys right now.
All right, back. Ooh. And I want to take this time quickly to remind everybody that we do have a Matcherino, and the links will be in the chat. Feel free to use the code WNFO38 SMSHO, and I don't even know what pot we're on. What's going on with the pot anymore? But you know, if you're enjoying the craziness tonight, you know, take some time, chip in a little for our players. We'd greatly appreciate it. And then the other thing I want to shout out is our dear friend Sinister X is you know, life comes at you fast and things happen, and you know, he has had some stuff come up in his life, and he could use our help. And there's also a link in a chat for his GoFundMe. So you know, if you're in a position to give, you know, help out, especially in a time like this. We only have each other to lean on.
I do agree. Please support FGC family in their time of needs. But I think our players just rocketed into the next game.
yeah,
real quick. They were hitting buttons before, just anticipating this great match. So what do you think?
Versus Bubba.
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh, Tao usually goes with Rimu, but he's opting to go with Gao first.
This is interesting. Yeah. This must be for a player. This must have to be trying to control Bubba. But it's not really working out. An actual Sabaki came out, so it's not working.
Yeah.
Did he bolt on the dog?
I think he did. Man, already Bubba is running with a life advantage, but Tao's doing pretty good at keeping up. And he gets the weapon flip from the throw.
I think. Give me a second. We're good.
Oh my! Ooh. And that was a weapon deflect on a heavy button too.
Yeah. Yeah, that was sick. That was sick. Anyways. Yeah, pick it up.
Yeah. Tao giving Bubba a chance to pick it up. But wow, no burst. Man, what is going on tonight with the no burst?
Yeah, that was a really fast round. It was basically 2 interactions, big deflect into death. Again, I do like it. I mean, I like the idea behind it. Is control Bubba. For the second round, Bubba just kind of killed himself.
Yeah. He ran into Tao with the 6-6C, and that got deflected, and that was all she wrote.
Yeah, you can't punish that because of the pushback. Yeah. So now that we're actually looking at a round, it looks like Bubbles is content to once he gets in, he's able to get that damage real quick, and then once he's able to slow it down, he finds the right moment to jump in on the dog or the fireball and seals the round.
For sure.
Nice.
I think the success of this match is 100% dependent on Galford keeping Yoshi out.
Nice check. Ooh, gets hit, but wasn't deep enough. Nice block.
On the Tsubaki. You know, I believe if you block the Tsubaki and you actually kind of see it coming, you can SSM that on block.
100%. You can SSM light Tsubaki. You just have to call it out.
Oh no, this is nice dancing punish. Ooh. Tao recognizing that Bubba is coming in for the grab.
Slippery. Ooh, gonna jump back? Yes, it is.
And this time, Plasma Blade comes out.
He takes it. I respect it. Oh, not anymore.
Oh no. I wouldn't. Third round? Nah, you don't want that.
Ooh,
And there's that Tsubaki.
I would say Tsubaki again just to get in.
Dang. Bubba's like a bully, right? Like, first I'm gonna kick your dog, and then I'll come and kick you.
Yeah, I'm gonna trade with your dog and then, put her down and then, beat you up with my fists. Man, bully Yashitoro over here. Yeah, trying to call out the round start, didn't really work out. But getting the pressure that he needed, gets the dip.
Deep.
Yeah, gets the deep. Went low. Nice. A little micro walk with the throw.
Choose. Ooh, nice. Tao recognizing the grab, or the DP on wake up. Got the grab.
Yeah, recognize it was light one. Ooh, okay. I guess throw. Boom, boom. And the life lead. Nice checks with the 2D. And we're finding us into another corner position. Oh, thank you, puppy.
The dog saved you.
Ooh, and the Azuma Jaw putting in the work.
The rush dog.
Yeah, puppy might walk away with a treat after this round. Oh, but it's run up throw.
Steal. Run up throw into weapon throw.
Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, tick throw. Boom, boom, boom.
And did the command throw. Just to make sure. Oh no.
Boom.
That is huge damage.
Yeah, we said it from the beginning of this tournament. The Bubba is very capable of taking up top players.
Yeah.
I happen to get.
But that was a trade. I don't know what happened.
I don't. Is he trying to punch Poppy? Before he bolt on it, but I don't know what button he's using. Nice DP coming to Bubba. It's looking really scary.
Oh, Tao, you're gonna have to pop.
Yeah. Ooh. Challenge with the dash.
Oh. Tao going for damage right now. Recognizing that Ethan won't kill yet.
Oh, nice. Hold on. Okay, what's the answer? Kind of spooky, but Bubba has such a huge still has a life lead.
And he has rage. So this is really scary right now for Tao.
What?
I see what you were trying to do, Tao. I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah. Damn, and Bubba beats up Tao. Is it one more? Nope, that's it. Here we go. Bubba moves on.
Yep.
Damn.
And just like that, Bubba gets his rematch versus AR Robert.
Yeah, he gets another shot, and in a longer set. So let's see if the adaptation, anything you could pick up from the first round. See what happens. See what happens. But good job to Tao, making 5th or 4th. Yeah, making 4th.
Right.
Good showing as always. But yeah, Bubba's really in the conversation is like a pretty top player. I know we always speaking like he's a run-up, he's a young buck, but I don't know. Yeah. This is like the second week that he's really proved. It was in WNF. This is the second week being like pretty well top 3. But he had a really good showing in Rivals initial D's tournament.
Oh yeah, that's right. He had a really good turnout there too.
And he came second and got beat out by Marco. Right? And
yep.
He's getting a lot stronger. He's a scary player.
Yeah, he has, I think since he's joined WNF, he has always consistently made top 8.
Yeah.
And then he's just been, he's just constantly improving. So really strong player.
Yeah, I mean, like you would show up, you'd be in loser side and whatnot, or stuff like that. But now it's consistent winners on the return back. We'll see what happens though. A lot of players are learning a lot of new things.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
What do you think Bubba should move into this rematch with AR Robert? What do you think he should change up?
I didn't actually catch the first set they played, but my guess is he probably was a little bit too aggressive. If I'm gonna guess the way Bubba plays, is probably he was a little bit too aggressive, and he just like ran into Robert being a little bit more like reserved. Because Robert is also a very aggressive player, but he's been learning to chill out, which I think actually makes him a little bit more scary when he knows how to kind of turn that on and off.
Yeah. He has a little new tricks on wake up and whatnot that kind of blow up other players. But I think what kind of kills him is that sometimes in like matchup where like the player is able to read some of his approaches with 6/6Ds and punishes correctly, and he's not winning the neutral and whatnot, he forgets tap. Like tap just doesn't exist anymore. And that's a huge threat just off the table.
Right.
Oh my jeez. But I think Bubba's gonna make him forget tap. If he's able to run his game, I don't think tap's really gonna be on the take of this matchup, because Rubba's gonna really try to focus on neutral. Right.
Well, so far. Go ahead.
Oh no, it's just Bubba has a really good punish on 6/6D with 2B into the Gesho, right? So you just have to be a little bit more patient on that.
Well, so far it seems like Robert is starting off holding tap, because I haven't seen him use jab. Ooh, nice punish. Whip punish. And there it is, level 4.
Run up, throw. No, he gets tapped. Burst.
Robert doesn't want to take it. Ooh.
Weird burst. You're one hit away. And that's why he's just being so aggressive, right? He's just one hit away.
I think he wants it.
He definitely wants it. Ooh, but he has to take it to make it worth it.
No. Yeah, this is...
Nice blocking of both on, but no punish.
Oh, wow. Jump C saves the day for Robert. That
That was almost.
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was almost the worst day of his life. He's gonna wake up with night terrors because of that if he lost that round. But luckily for him, he took it. Ooh, JC's becoming a big problem in this matchup.
You could see that Bubba was almost he was doing a bull time to try to air Robert, but Robert was just a little bit higher, and the his jump C came out a little bit faster.
Yeah. Alright, he tried it again there with the Bolton. So, okay. It's interesting to me for he's playing Shizumara in this matchup, even though he has a he's been working the most on this. He also has a Charlotte, which mixes. Oh my God, left belt tap. Burst right back. Okay.
Oh, no, Bubba.
Yeah, at least he's out of trouble. Jump back to AA takes it though.
Yeah, the tap has been paying off in spades both rounds for Robert.
Yeah, so there we go. Tap is online. Bubba hasn't forced his hand yet, and since it's working, he's definitely never going to use the A button on the ground at least. Not deep. Ooh, punish.
Yeah, nice. Good punish on the whip grab.
Ooh, okay. Got the throw, going the weapon flip.
Yep.
He just needs a weapon kill, and that's gonna do it. Roll forward. Yeah.
Yeah. And Robert's prepared for that. Oh,
He gets his weapon.
just wow! What a way to steal that round back.
Ooh, no recoil punish coming out of Robert.
Too much respect. Too much respect. You know, he let Bubba pick up the weapon. You know, and right after that, he realized what was happening for the punish, but was just a little bit too late on his timing. And then the lack of recoil punish let Bubba steal the round.
That was sick. Great awareness coming out of Bubba.
But this round, he is definitely showing his domination right now.
He's in the air.
Nope. What?
Yeah, Bubba recognizing that FIC was too far for it to hit and punishes accordingly and takes game. Oh, ooh, that was sick. Ooh, oh my God, clip that. Whoever's clipped that 5 billion time big brain, he saw the spacing and said, nope, you're wrong, and kills him for it.
Dude. Oh my God. Robbery.
Bubba.
Bubba just literally stole candy from a kid.
Yo, that's Bubba with capital B's. Holy. Okay. Anyways. AR Robert is definitely probably pissed because of that.
Right. Let's hope Robert does not tilt from that. Oh, no. Coming in with the jump C's.
Yeah, he's turning on the aggression tenfold. Use my broken buttons. Nice check.
Oh, Berserker Barrage. I think Robert's tilting. Oh no! Letting the tap rip. Once again, turning the tide with the tap.
3 for 3. Gets a low, but no confirming the weapon flip. He's in the air. Yeah, different punish coming out of air, Robert.
Ooh, went for the tap. And that's deep. No, that wasn't deep enough.
Okay. Ooh, that's deep.
Ooh.
That was fast. That was really fast. AR Robert taking an answer right back into his favor.
And just like that, 2-1 AR Robert.
2-1 AR Robert. Damn. But you know, Bubba can adjust, taking the time in the lobby to recollect himself. You know, figure out what I did wrong. What do I need to change?
Yep, taking that moment that he needs.
I think Bubba can do this. You know, this is his big goal about this tournament, right? And he gets 2 chances at it, right?
Definitely.
Either way, he's in the money right now, coming out 3rd if he does lose. But, you know, I know Bubba is a man of persistence. You know, a Yashatora main. So I don't think he's yeah, we're gonna see mad aggression, and a little tuning to his game plan and try to beat AR Robert. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Disrespect him with both on. Good throw. Yeah, so he's stopping these the JC attempts with JB air to air, and is really working out. Yeah, jump back JB.
Ooh. No recoil.
Yeah, because he's scared of tap. Ooh, nice check.
All right, nice. Anti-air. Ooh, nice.
Check the feet with 2A. And Bubba takes it round. Pretty convincingly, the air-to-air with JB really working out for his Seifu right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, float. Just trying to find different ways to get in. Nice bolt on. Low.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Recognize that Robert was going to run up and throw and that caught the tap. That jump back C for Bubba caught Robert's tap.
Yeah, and great recognition coming into Bubba and gets a full combo out of it, but not blocking high. Command grab, boom, boom, boom. One more command grab, and he can't take it. Going for the throw. Burst.
Run, stop, up.
He can take it.
Yep, he can take it.
Still 1 hit away from Bubba. He went for the overhead. Picks up his weapon. DPs. Get out of my face. Ooh. Ooh, 2-2. Bubba taking it back, and now we're at a final game scenario. Both players just wanted to get right back at each other's throats. Let's go. Oh.
Bubba has no fear, man. No fear.
Yeah, man, you can die from each and every one of these. Great, JC. Oh,
There it is again.
disrespect.
Oh, that. Wow.
Kaisho.
Bubba is in Robert's head, man. He is in Robert's head right now.
Yeah, he might do his goal of winning the entire thing. Goes for the low.
Point blank Tsubaki, and then Robert tried to punish it with a stand C.
Yeah, Robert's not getting any of his punishes, especially from the 2 Cs, and it's really costing him.
Right.
It's also running into a lot of decent DPs. Bolt on again. Run up throw. Okay, Bubba's going.
Alright,
Haywire.
Bubba needs to calm down a little bit.
Just a little tiny bit. Okay, yeah.
Berserker Barrage.
Bolt on.
No!
The chip! Has to burn. This is a win for Bubba.
Yep. Oh my god. This. Watch out for the chip. Oh, nice.
Hatch. Yeah, he went for the chip, and that time it would definitely hit.
Right, and Bubba recognizing it and backdash, but he didn't get far enough on the backdash. But this is huge for Bubba to go into the 3rd round with, you know, not having to worry about rage at all for Shizu.
And gets the combo. This is looking great for Bubba. Gets the 2nd hit. AR Robert is really fatigued, and this might do it.
Yep, that's it.
Bubba takes it over. AR Robert and is moving to grand finals to face Dustin. He did it. He did his goal. He has beat one of his demons in bracket, and I'm mad proud of you. Let's go.
Dude. Bubba putting on the show tonight.
Bubba, find his feet. He went through the Kumite, all those samurai sparring matches that he's been doing over the past couple of months, right? Putting in the work, figuring out what he wants to do as his character, and really cementing his game plan of getting in people's heads, and like destroying them from the inside, and eventually making mistakes. And now has the confidence and the ability to do all the conversions off the punishes, and he is becoming like one of the Yashatoras in North America.
Definitely. And shout outs to Robert. He did not make top 2 this week, made 3rd, but by no means do not count this man out. He will come back, and he will come back stronger.
Yeah, AR Robert is a very strong competitor. He's going to come back with a new nifty bag of tricks. And maybe Charlotte.
Yeah, I am surprised that he decided to stick to his guns on Shizu. Charlotte would have definitely made the match easier, but I think there's something to be said about wanting to win with the character that you've used the most.
Damn, and so we got 2 brothers in arms going at it, Bubba and Dustin, best of friends.
Dude, and they play each other pretty often, so this is going to be not just a character matchup, but this is going to be a player versus player matchup.
Oh yeah. They play. They know each other so well. Because I know when Bubba like joined the scene, like Dustin was pretty fast to welcome him and really got accustomed to him. But I'm love seeing them both in grand finals. It's gonna be a wild time.
Yeah.
Nice bolt on. 2C.
2C anti-air.
Ooh, okay, punish. Too far for the DP to connect, and not Bubba. Dustin.
Nope. Dustin's airborne. And I'm wondering if Bubba is doing the option select when he does that, because it just comes out even if the opponent's airborne, and I feel like Bubba is just option selecting every time to make sure that it comes out.
Yeah. Okay, runaway. Ooh, check the dash for Bubba. Yep.
And
another no burst. Yeah, you wanted JC, you didn't want a 5C. That was also a really fast game. We're in grand finals, by the way. Oh boy. Alright, 1 up for Dustin. Yeah, punish on the bolt on. Bolt on again, yeah.
Another one? Nope. Dustin's not taking that. Another
Do it
one.
again. Do it again. Yeah. Ooh,
All right, now you gotta be careful. You can't be risking those bolt-ons anymore because Dustin has rage.
Yeah, he'll do it again. Ooh, not deep. Run up for the throw. Knows that it wasn't. And goes for the reset, essentially.
2C. Dustin using this time to just charge up.
The mix worked out.
Not deep enough.
Yeah. Nice check. Okay. Ooh, gets the cross up. Okay. Ooh, nice touching. Patience coming out of Dustin. Gets a full meatball conversion.
Ooh, auto-correct messed up Dustin.
Yeah, forcing the burst.
Yup, that's not the situation you want to be in.
Throw. Boom. Burst back.
Yeah, Bubba's gonna take it. He's got a.
Yep.
He's got
Yeah,
a
he has a round. You're right. I want the bolt on though. Okay. There.
There's your bolt on.
At least I got it. Yeah, Bubba wants in. Yeah, it's a weapon flip now, so he's quite the danger.
Yeah, he wants that weapon flip.
Yeah, and doesn't know.
Answering the aggression with his own run up jab.
Okay, yeah, and Dustin's getting out of here using all the momentum.
Toe kick.
Toe kick.
Oh, no recoil.
He can't burst this.
But Dustin, very, very apt at getting his weapon.
Yeah, and he doesn't need too many hits in order to take this game. Ooh, but he's getting hit by stray JCs. That was also deep. Nice air to air. Ooh!
He's trying to JD it. Dustin has the thing where he JDs it, the jump C on the last hit and does the blowback. So he was trying to go for that.
Ooh, nice jump, but air to air, and that's going to take it for Dustin 2-0 in this grand finals.
Very quick these matches are going.
Oh yeah, these players are going to play really, really quick. Yeah, Bolton. Yeah, Bubba really knows how to disrespect, but also Dustin knows his punishes.
Right.
So if you guess wrong, you're going to be eating full combos 100% of the time. Ooh, nice. Gets a cross up. One for the reset. Didn't really work out, and gets hit with close C. Nice.
Anti-air, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, these players are going to play lightning fast. Let's see if Bubble can turn it around into his own momentum.
Oh, that's deep. No, that's not deep enough. Oh.
Yeah, he's standing, but gets a throw into weapon flip. Of course, that's going to take it around up. Has rage. It's probably just going to try to pick it up. Ooh, nice combo coming into the Bubble, recognizing the hit.
Nice tick throw.
Looking all Bubba. Ooh. That's
nice.
Bolton, of course, pick up the weapon. He's trying to get his.
The least fair select. That was so sick.
Let's go.
Using this Tsubaki to beat out the exploding pants. That was so sick.
Yeah, it was actual Sabaki too. Woo.
Yeah, dude. Please clip that. That was so sick.
No,
Unfortunately, that just reinforces Dustin not using exploding pants. Because he already doesn't think it's great.
Ooh, okay, next check. And he gets hit with all this fire. Overhead. Okay. Overhead again. This is getting really, really annoying, getting peppered by hits. Nice to see.
Is Bubba not gonna pop? You're gonna have to pop these.
Yeah, it's a bro. Will we get more essential?
No, too far.
Too far. Yeah, you got a far 5B that pushes away.
Yeah. Oh. And just like that, Dustin takes it 3-0.
Bubba made it to grand final.
Yeah. Man, shout outs to all of our players tonight, dude. Top 8. Some scramble crazy situations and a good recovery. You know. So first place goes to Dustin, second place goes to Bubba, third place goes to Robert, fourth place goes to Tao. Tied for fifth, we have Sugar Bear and Hella Plus, and then tied for seventh, we have Violent Kane and Markio.
Yeah, that was a really, really fun tournament. A lot of weird situations coming out of players. Weird burst scenarios at the end, right?
Yeah.
Bubba's come up throughout the bracket, right? And yeah, I don't know. This has been a good week for Sam Show.
And Bubba definitely broke Robert for the evening at least, and we'll see Robert back next week. I think, that guy is no slouch, and he definitely will be back. And Dustin had a huge comeback, even getting deflected twice by Robert.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I think that's it for us. And thank you for joining us. And I guess we will see you guys next Wednesday.
Yeah. Enjoy your night. Thank you so much for the donation and helping our FGC brother out, Sinister. And I believe we are going to send you over to Nerd Josh, who is playing Super Street Fighter Turbo. So that's going to be a fun time.
All right, and we out.